Virgo, and welcome to your energy update for July. Thank you so much for waiting. So we just did a full moon energy update, or energy read. If you want to look at that, it's in the description box down below. We're going to look at the energy after the full moon, the illumination, what happened, where are we? And then the next videos we're going to be doing are going to be the August videos. They'll be coming out really soon, within the next couple of days. I'll start those. Remember that these energies can be reversed, so you can add them to your life however you please. And I'm not going to resonate with every single person, so if this does resonate with you, then stick around and you can find out what the cards have to say today. I want to thank all the people who've donated to this channel. There is a donation link in the description box down below. I want to thank all the people who've watched the videos and also watched the ads. That helps with revenue as well, so thank you. And then there's links in the description box down below for Amazon, and if you click on any of those and buy anything, then I get a revenue from that, so thank you. And I want to thank the new people that are here as well. Thank you for checking out my channel and seeing if I resonate with you. I'm excited for you to be here. Remember to like and subscribe if you're entertained in this reading in some way. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on. Let's look at the energy update. What is going on with Virgo? All right, so here we go. So we have you now, the next step. What's in your way? What's your strength and your outcome? And the overall reading for this is that this is heavenly guided and something's coming your way pretty fast, and that's good. This is the hand of God bringing something to you pretty fast, and it is the energy of Cancer. Doesn't have to be a Cancer, but it is the energy of the loving sign of Cancer. So, and the free-flowing sign of Cancer. A very emotional sign of Cancer as well, so that could be partly coming into your existence. But this is divinely guided and divinely inspired, so let's see where we're going. So you now, here it is. You're in this really fast energy of making things happen. So we had stuck energy for a really long time for Virgo. We had people holding Virgo back or trying to hold Virgo back. Doesn't necessarily mean that they were, doesn't mean they were successful. But we did have some people who were in your space that were, they wanted your power, Virgo, because Virgo's a very powerful sign. And they have a lot of strong sense of self, and sometimes people try to take that down. They feel like if they take Virgo's strong sense of self, then they'll have one too, and that's just ridiculous. But there are weirdos out there, so we're going to come in contact with some weirdos, Virgo, because you have such a great center of self, right? So but anyway, you can fend those off because you have a strong sense of self. But anyway, you're coming into like some very strong power. And although you're an earth sign, this is going to be some really strong air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius doesn't necessarily mean that you are those, but if you have those in your chart, you're going to be relying on those energies. And otherwise, if you don't have them in your chart, meaning you don't have, like, if you don't know your astrology chart, you can go to the description box down below, and there's a link that takes you to a free site that gives you your full description based on your date of birth, your time, and the place you were born. It'll give you everything that you need to see, and you can look at the different windows of your soul. So anyway, you're feeling very determined. You're feeling really good. So this is also unexpected truths as well. So sudden truths and unexpected truths may be coming in your way, and that's happening for everyone. So the energy of August that I'm feeling really strongly, I haven't even done August readings yet, but I'm feeling really strongly that the energy of August is like people speaking the truth, people speaking out, people not being able to hold on to what has been inside. They really got to get it out. And I feel like that is either you or someone's coming to you in that way, but I feel like it might be you because this is the card of you. But it could be you stressing out about the truth as well. So that's the other side of this card, okay? But let's look at the next step. Is that you're going to be getting over some kind of deception. So you're going to have some victory and some success over, because a sudden truth is going to come in. And then whether it's inside, like internally, like whether it is the sudden truth comes from your heart and from God, or it could come from someone speaking, like God speaking through other people to you to give you what you need, the truth to help you move forward. Now, this is that you are done with the deception. So you've had some deceptions that you've been faced with for a while, and we've seen it in the cards. We've seen this deception. We've seen it for, oh gosh, I don't know, like weeks or months now, right? I mean, it's just been deception after deception after deception. And you've handled it really well. It has been kind of stressful for some of the Virgos out there. I know there's been a lot of nail biting, a lot of anxious feelings, a lot of sleepless nights. I get it. But you're overcoming this, and that's really, really good. Because if it was this way, then we're not overcoming it. And, you know, this is that you're overcoming this feeling. Let's dive into that deception a little bit more. But I feel like that we're moving into the energy of finally, maybe completion. Let's find out. Let's find out if that is really completion. Yeah, they want me to have this card. They do not. So it's definitely the ending of devil energy. So that's good. That's deception. That's lies. That's entrapment. That's good. I'm so glad. Oh, because some of you Virgos have gone through so much. It's time for that. I love it. Very good. Okay, so, yeah. So we have this, there's no gender to the cards, but we have this, you felt like life had been going really slowly. You had a lot of blocks. You weren't able to take action. You weren't, you know, you may have been traveling, but it wasn't the type of traveling that you wanted. It was just like a lot of, you just didn't feel like it was time to take the action, and you had a lot of strength through it. And it helped you grow into this Empress energy, this really strong energy that now you're going to be able to flex this energy and move through and move forward because the events are speeding up now, okay? So this is really good because it's like sudden energy is happening now. Okay, so what is the obstacle in your way? Is that you haven't had the exact communication that you need to have. Well, this is good because a lot of signs, if you go back and look at the other readings, a lot of signs are getting this card of communication. So whatever communication you did not get to have, whatever divinely guided communication, I have a feeling that we're going to be having it in August. Moving into, so this is just the opening of it. But so what I'm feeling about August is sudden truths. People can't hold on to their deep secret loves and things like that. So it's like there's going to be like lots of people who are like, I just got to say these things. Lots of communication in August. I think it's going to be really, really good because it's like these deep things that nobody wanted to say or nobody wanted to talk about. They're going to talk about them now. And so it's coming out in your reading. That's really cool. So don't worry about that obstacle being in the way because I've seen it in all the other cards that people are bringing the communication and they're bringing the truth out. So the truth is coming out in August. What your strength is that, you know, you are okay with going through tower moments because you realize that they bring you strength. That is why you have strength because you've been through tower, tower, tower. And this tower moment is the new beginning. So let's go dive into this tower moment a little bit further. But every time you have a tower moment, it means that you have a new beginning. So it means that there's an ending. This is the end. This is the end, my beautiful friend, from the Doors. But, you know, it is. It's like the end of this cycle, and a new beginning is going to start. And we know that this new beginning is fiery. This new beginning is determined and driven, and strong sense of self is how you're going to feel. And that's good because we need that. Okay. Yeah, so you've been left out in the cold. This is the tower moment, is that you've been left out in the cold. That cycle is ending. No more left out in the cold. You have guarded yourself because of it. And then maybe put a mask on and not really shown people your true self because of this being left out in the cold. Feeling like, you know, you just didn't have people around you that were supporting you, and you just felt like, man, where did all my friends go? Where did all my support go? Where did all the true people in my life go, right? And that is actually a really good tower moment because now you can take off the mask and stop pretending to be something different. And if you weren't pretending to be something different, it was like maybe you put a mask on to kind of hide those tears, you know. The Tracks of My Tears is a song that's coming up. It's like a 1950s song, or older song like that. But it's like you didn't want people to see the tracks, because whatever this was hurting so much. It's like, you know what? I've got to continue to show my strong sense of self. So I'll just put my mask on for a little bit. But I have a feeling like you don't need it anymore. So it's time for us that we could take that off, because now you are going to feel the strong sense of self, which is the Virgo sign. Like every Virgo I know knows who they are. Every Virgo I know, people can see their power. And I just feel like whatever was going on with you, this soul growth that has been happening, we've lost the sense of power because we've had people that have been trying to take it. We've been gaining that back. And I feel like you've gained it back. This is the month that you're going to gain it back. You're going to feel really good. And what does that mean is that you're going to have this new love coming in, this good news, good money. Everything's going to start to manifest. You're going to start to enjoy life again. It's very joyous. Like, this is a card of joy. This is a card of just really being happy about what's going on in life, having friends around you again, like real friends. I'm feeling like your group, your people. You're going to find your people. You're going to find your group. You're going to find, and it's not like you need people, Virgo, but I think you really, you enjoy people being around you and having like a group of people like that are true and honest and awesome. And so they're saying that this is the right timing for that. It's the right timing for this group to come back around. That now you're up in the heavens, and if people want to be ugly, their swords can't hurt you anymore. You're not indecisive anymore. You know where you're going. You know what you want. You can now, the plans can start to manifest. So just like I was reading for Sagittarius actually has to have a hand in their manifestation. It's not like you have to make it happen, but you have to have some sort of energy towards the manifestation. Some manifestations are just given to us. Some manifestations we actually have to put some work in and do some things. And I feel like whatever tower moment you were going through, whatever soul growth that you went through, I feel like that soul growth, we have a new beginning happening, and it's a new beginning in love and a new beginning in enjoying life again in the way that you like to enjoy life. So this is a really beautiful reading. Virgo, if you like this reading or entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Bye!